Before the main show, we saw a match between Raj Singh and Shara versus Motor City Machine Guns, and the result of this match was Motor City Machine Guns defeated Raj Singh and Shara by pinfall. The main show starts and Josh Alexander comes to the ring and acknowledges that he and Eddie Edwards went to war, but that war is over because he remains the Impact World Champion. Alexander said after last year's Bound for Glory event with Moose, he expected the Call Your Shot winner to come out and then proceeded to call out Bully Ray. Then Bully Ray comes in walking weapon, says he knows the kind of person that Bully Ray is and that he would never turn down a chance to get ahead, and asks why he didn't call his shot at the pay-per-view. Bully Ray said he didn't stab Alexander in the back because he wants to do things right this time and be honorable about it, and he wants to leave a good taste in someone's mouth one time before he calls it a career. They were interrupted by Steve Macklin, and he said why Bully Ray was in the match to begin with, and asks who he politicked to get in the match. Macklin wants to know how many former world champions he needs to beat to get the title shot. They are now interrupted by Moose, and Moose said Alexander knows how evil he can be. He tells Alexander everything he's done in Impact over the past 2 years has been very impressive. He noted that only 2 people have pinned him in the last year and that he was one of them. Everyone is interrupted by Bobby Fish, and Fish said Macklin is calling Bully Ray a locker room politician, and he wants to know where the lie is. Fish gets into the ring and calls Bully Ray a scumbag, but he didn't scumbag Alexander. Fish isn't sure if Bully Ray is a changed man or not. Bobby Fish challenges Josh Alexander for a shot at the Impact World Championship in his hometown of Albany, and Alexander accepts. It will go down in tonight's main event. There is a recap of the Motor City Machine Guns winning on BTI. They are then interviewed backstage and express their disappointment in not winning the tag titles at Bound for Glory. Shelley said they are going to talk to Scott D'Amore and request another shot at the tag titles. As they approach D'Amore's office, they run into Heath and Rhino leaving his office and say they are getting a tag team title shot against the Kingdom. Heath says Sabin and Shelley deserve another shot, but it won't be against the Kingdom, it will be against them. Then we saw a no disqualification match between Tasha Steelz versus Killer Kelly, and the result of this match was Killer Kelly defeated Tasha Steelz by submission with a killer clutch with the chain. The next match happened between Trey Miguel versus Laredo Kid versus Black Taurus versus Alex Zane versus Kenny King versus Yuya Uemura in a 6-man X Division scramble match, and the winner of this match was Trey Miguel when he pinned Alex Zane. Then we saw a 6-woman tag team match between Chelsea Green, Deonna Purrazzo, and Giselle Shaw versus the Death Dolls, and the result of this match was Chelsea Green, Deonna Purrazzo, and Giselle Shaw defeated the Death Dolls by pinfall when Giselle Shaw pinned Rosemary. Then we saw a match between Matt Cardona versus Gupinder Gujar, and the result of this match was Matt Cardona defeated Gupinder Gujar by pinfall when Brian Myers distracted Gujar, and Cardona hits radio silence to pick up the pinfall victory. Then we saw a backstage interview of Mickie James where she says she hopes that Grace is still Knockouts champion if she manages to climb the ladder during the last rodeo. She is confronted by VXT and Giselle Shaw. They talk down Mickie James until she challenges them to a match, and they back down. In the main event, Josh Alexander fought against Bobby Fish for the Impact World Championship, and the result of this match was Josh Alexander defeated Bobby Fish by pinfall after hitting the C4 spike, and retained the Impact World title. Post-match, Frankie Kazarian comes out with the X Division Championship and congratulates Josh Alexander on his last 2 successful title defenses. Kazarian informs Alexander that he has decided to utilize Option C to get a shot at the Impact World Championship, which means Frankie will relinquish his X Division title to get the title shot against Josh Alexander. It's awesome. The show goes off air after this segment.